Hello students, hello world, Dr. K here, coming at you with another video. This video I want to talk about Young Sheldon, one of my favorite TV shows, great actor, Ian Armitage, great show. But wait a minute, Dr. K, this is a math YouTube channel. Why are we talking about a TV show? Students, Dr. K is trying to make you a math genius. If there's math in any TV episode, I want to discuss it. I want to bring it to our classroom. So here it is. Season 1, Episode 5 from 2017, a solar calculator, a game ball, and a cheerleader's bosom. So there's a math concept that is discussed in this episode. Young Sheldon is with his family watching football. You see he's reading the book right there. Of course it's Texas A&M, the Aggies, very important. I'll show the clip in a little bit. The Aggies are playing. It's football, and the Aggies have a fourth down deep in their territory. So now it's what we say decision time. Should the Aggies punt, get rid of the ball, which is more of the safe option, or should the Aggies go for it, take a risk, aggressive? So this is where the math happens. There is a consensus, sort of. Young Sheldon is the contrarian, and he stands up for himself, and he shows with math that he has got the right decision.
Fourth down.
Gotta punt.
Gotta.
Statistically, always punting on fourth down makes no sense.
Statistically, you're a dumbass. Hey.
When the Aggies give up the ball on their own 5-yard line, the opposing team has a 92% chance of scoring. When they punt from deep in their own territory, the other team still has a 77% chance of scoring. But since they convert on fourth down 50% of the time, the math says they should never punt again.
Let's go over what Young Sheldon says. Statistically, Young Sheldon says, always punting on fourth down makes no sense. When the Aggies give up the ball on their own 5-yard line, the opposing team has a 92% chance of scoring. When they punt from deep in their territory, the other team still has a 77% chance of scoring. But since they convert on fourth down 50% of the time, the math says they should never punt again. This is the moment where you want to pause the video if you want to do the math on your own and see if you can do the calculation that Young Sheldon did to see what is the better option, to punt or to go for it. Anytime you have a probability math word problem, you really want to do a diagram, either a tree diagram or a table. In this case, I went ahead and broke the problem into a table. This could very much be a tree diagram as well. So let's look at it. There's punting and there's going for it. So here you see when we fill the table, you see how the two options are either punting or going for it. If you punt, you get the ball out. You do have success 23% of the time. There's a 77% chance that the opponent scores. This is something that Young Sheldon mentions. So that's where we got the 77 number there, and the 23%, which is the complement of that, goes there. If you go for it, then you have 50% chance of converting, 50% chance of not converting. You go for it, you've converted. That's wonderful. So 100% chance success, 0 chance failure. If you go for it and you don't convert, which there's 50% chance that happens, 8% chance that you get lucky. The opponent, even though they get the ball, they don't score on you. So this table summarizes it. So here we can see why Young Sheldon says it's better to go for it. If you go for it, what is the probability of having a successful outcome? Well, it's the average of 108. So 50% of the time it's 100%, 50% of the time it's 8%. If you average 108, you will see that you will get 54%. So when you go for it, the chance of having a successful outcome is 54%. When you punt, on average, when you punt, the chance of getting a successful outcome is 23%. And that's why Young Sheldon says, I did the math, going for it is a better outcome. I want to generalize what Young Sheldon said. When you punt, it could happen that you punt and you don't get the ball out. The punt can get blocked. So there is a probability there. And in that case, I would say this is the same thing as going for it and not converting. Young Sheldon did not mention that. Young Sheldon ignored that. Again, I have the best students in the world. I have the best job in the world. My job is to make you a math genius. We love Young Sheldon. It's cool to be smart. It's okay to be smart. And good things happen. You get the football. You are the hero once you show the team how to win with statistics. And of course, there's a whole cheerleader as well. And it's a great show. I love that. I love that we talk math anytime math is discussed in television. Enjoy.